game tutorials. It's just like, do this thing, and then you just do it, and then it moves on. Instead, it just kind of lays it out for you all in like one like read, and then it's just like, okay, now deal with it. I'm like, wait, what? all right.
Hey, that's fine. All right, yeah, we can delve more into it after the podcast, which is now live. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Slice of Shonen Book Club. It's been a little bit, just because I'm gonna be real, I was slacking on this one, but hey, it won't be a problem anymore. Hopefully. I don't know. I still gotta... God, I have so much fucking shit going on right now. Leave me alone. Anyway.
That's fine, man.
Yeah, bro. It's cool, man. You live your life.
We got so much stuff going on, man.
We'll just be on you about it sometimes.
Yeah, no, that's fair. I'm just thinking about it. I just like thought about everything for a second. I got stressed. I was like, fuck. But anyway, let's talk about some good stuff. Red Ribbon Army arc. Ooh. There's going to be a whole lot to talk about, and luckily for me, I have a whole lot of friends, and some of them are joining me today. We have the Crocodile, we have the Tai, we have the Sage, we have the me, hey, how's it going? We have the Silver, and we also have the Zenith Annie Manga, who once again made this wonderful thumbnail, and is actually making the thumbnail right now for our podcast, later today.
Hey, you're gonna love it, Sailor.
Now hold on. I felt some JoJo menacing kanji in that sentence. You know what? I'll see it later. You'll all see it later. And hey, I guess we'll just go from there. But speaking of doing things, make sure you like the stream. Subscribe to the channel. I guess whether you're watching currently or I guess after the fact. And yeah, I don't have anything else to really say for an intro. Is there anything you guys want to say before we jump into it?
Let's do it.
Yep. All right. So like jumping in, it was kind of weird because I went back and I looked at some of the last chapters of the last one, the World Tournament. It was kind of weird just jumping right into it, and like I don't want to say the tone felt like or I guess I kind of do it. Like it felt a little more serious, even though there were still like a ton of jokes and stuff in this arc, because that's just what Dragon Ball is, which is nice. But like seeing this big burly dude in a trench coat be like, it's already past 8. And he's just like, oh, Colonel Silver, oh my God. He's like, yeah, I'm on the hunt for the Dragon Balls. Like it felt way more serious, which I kind of liked that. I liked how that mixed in well with the comedy. Damn, I had something else I was gonna say, but yeah. So I guess like this opening bit, it was really nice. I like.
Yeah, just like, hey, this man looks like a villain.
He looks like I thought he was gonna be like the big bad for a second. Like Goku stops him here, and then he follows Goku. But that more so ended up being someone else who we'll talk about a little later. But I really like this opening bit. I know I'm kind of going a little forward here in the future here, but I never got tired of the gag of Goku just showing up and people being like, oh, it's just a kid. And then he just dog walks the shit out of him. Like, he's just like, oh, it's just a kid. And he like just destroys them. It was so satisfying. It's so great.
Yeah, but I mean, that gets old. That can get old pretty fast. That's what it went. And we also just get to my personal favorite part of this arc Tao Pai Pai. Or Mercenary Tao, whichever one you want to go.
God damn. God damn.
Oh my God.
He said, yeah, fuck Colonel Blue. That's very far. That's like the end of the arc, or I guess the end of the saga.
All right. I guess we can talk about General Blue.
Yeah, I mean, like, General Blue is cool.
Every now and then.
I mean, General Blue, we're skipping over.
Yeah, I'll tip my hat to him. Like, he was a clever guy. Yeah. He was clever.
He beats Krillin. That matters, I guess.
Yeah. Hey, he turned down Bulma horny. And Bulma was like, oh, this nigga has to enjoy penis. There's no way he's a heterosexual male and isn't attracted to me. So that was based. But yeah, we are skipping over a little bit before we get to Sir
classic 80s dialogue.
Definitely a product of its time.
Yeah,
Yes.
for sure.
Especially if you understand what the officials say.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
I don't know what they. I don't.
The actual translations are not that great.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, okay. So there wasn't a whole lot when Goku like first touched down. Like he got the Dragon Balls, and the guy held him up at gunpoint, like, "Yeah, see, it looks like those are our balls now, boy." And Goku raised his eyebrow like The Rock. There was a Vine boom effect in the background. It was sweet. And then he beat him up. And then he was like, "All right, well, my Nimbus got blown up because that ugly bitch blew it up. So now."
That
How
Fist
do
of the
I
North
get
Star
there?
looking ass.
Yeah, right. Like, how do I get to the next place? It was cool. It was nice to see Goku use the capsules. I thought that was far beyond his knowledge. Like, even with Bulma explaining it to him, I thought he'd be like, I don't know how to.
He kind of just started chucking them.
Yeah, I mean, hey, that's true. That's about as Goku
He's
as
just
it
like,
gets.
he's like, I don't know how to use this, and he just starts throwing them into the wind. He's like,
Yeah.
that one,
Yeah,
What
and
do I do?
the helpful little robot pops out. He's like, "Look, man, you don't know how to fly. That's cool. I do. So we're gonna get you there." And then they end up flying over to the ice place, like the base. I just remember the muscle tower. I don't know why. I just remember the name of that
yeah,
place.
and then the robot dies.
Yeah,
The robot-
I words. I did
Just-
like that portion of it just because like I just thought the robot was gonna be a companion the whole time. But it was just like, oh, so we're actually
Hey,
in a
man.
really cold environment. I can't move.
Hey man, you know what cold is? Just like, now I'm a robot. All right, a little time later, I'm frozen. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Oh, I am die.
No.
Thank you forever.
Robot friend. No.
Yeah. They crash land, and then a child who basically looks like Bulma saves Goku. So that was cool. Do we
Yeah.
know the name of the kid? I don't think we know the name of the kid or
I
the
don't think
mom.
we do.
right?
I don't think we do. No.
I'm pretty sure you do.
I don't remember. I'm sure they have a name. I just I don't know.
Hold on, let me look through.
Yeah, maybe I'm sure she introduces herself, but I can't remember it either at the moment.
I
mean,
can't
even if
remember.
she doesn't, she's gotta have like an official name somewhere. But like, I don't see. Yeah, I don't see her ever saying her
Whatever.
name.
Yeah.
Oh, she does say the name
No,
of the
I think
village.
she does have a name in the anime.
Jingle Village is where they live.
Jingle Village. Okay. Cool.
Let's see.
I kind of like that
She has a name
name.
in the anime. It is nice.
Oh, it was Suno. Her name was Suno.
Suno. Okay, that's a cool name. They should have brought that up.
Yeah,
But yeah, Suno saves him, and I guess sort of sets him on the path to go and face the Muscle Tower, which was fucking sick. I love that thing. I was not expecting, because the first dudes he just runs through. It was the typical thing of like, oh, it's just a kid, and then he beats the fuck out of him, which was great. But I was not expecting, because obviously Red Ribbon, I feel like a true Dragon Ball fan here. With the stuff that happens later on in the series, I was not expecting like to see, I guess, like a cyborg or like an android thing this soon. Like, I was like, whoa,
Oh, yeah.
holy shit.
I
Like,
mean, well, no, these are where they originated. Dr. Gero is in charge of all that. Even now, I imagine.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
so
mean,
this
he never
is-
actually showed his face, but this was,
Yes.
yeah,
This
no,
is where it
androids
comes
have been
from,
around
yeah.
for a very long time.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
Red Ribbon
I
Army is
had
where
no
they start.
idea.
Yeah.
yeah, I just knew that it was connected to the Red Ribbon Army. The only thing that I really knew was like when they first showed up, I think it was Dr. Gero who was just like, yeah, Goku, you were a bitch. You destroyed all of our stuff, but that's okay. We're gonna mess you up good now. And I was like, oh, that'll be a sick flashback arc.
The classic
Whoops.
80s lingo.
Yeah. But yeah, I was genuinely, I was like, whoa, like it didn't really hit me until like I was skimming over it. Like after I read everything, I was just skimming back through stuff. And I was like, whoa, wait a minute. This is actually a pretty big deal. Okay. Because at first I just took it at face value, like, oh, this is a really sick interaction. It wasn't too much of I guess it was a fight, but it wasn't a very long one. It was just really fun. It was fun to see him go through that. But
you also
most
gotta
fun,
love the
Go
80s
ahead.
aesthetic of a giant robot that looks like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I was just
um,
about to say, I think he looks like
Yeah.
him.
Named Full Metal Jacket. It's just
Dude.
like, yeah.
That's a
This
fucking
name.
badass name right there. That's a bad motherfucker. Full Metal Jacket. The dude's sick.
Full Metal Jacket.
But I think my
Full
favorite
Metal Jacket.
is easily Major
No,
Purple.
jacket.
First off,
Oh,
the
yeah.
chapter where he's
he has
introduced is called Purple People Beater, which I don't know, that name fucking cracks me up for some
Purple
reason.
Leader, yeah.
Yeah. But
Yeah, he has the longest fight in the arc too. Like,
yeah, his
he's been around
interactions
for a
with
hot
Goku
minute.
were great. He fucking hit Goku with he fucking God, what's that move? What's Baiken's move in Guilty Gear?
Tamagotchi.
Yeah.
That's Megashi.
Yeah. I had that in my head. I was like, oh, like when I read that, that's what I thought about.
You're right.
Hit him
Purple
right
is
with it. I was like,
level
shouts
Baiken.
out. Yeah.
Yeah, he was pretty cool. Well, right up until the point where he got like the 1,000 years of death.
No,
Yeah.
I thought it was so
Got pegged
funny.
by
Just
Goku.
like, hey, you're lying. That's not cool. All's fair in battle. Oh, wait, for real? Wait, really?
On God.
I had no idea.
Yeah, right. I really love the part
Yeah,
too
that's
where
fair,
he was
bro.
telling Goku, like, all right, bro, listen. I need you to count to 30 and I'ma go hide. And Goku got up to like 18. He was just like, I don't know what else comes next.
Yeah, he got 18.
Yeah, and then
Yeah,
like
no,
he's
their
like
whole
yelling
back
at
and
him.
forth was pretty great.
Yeah, he's yelling at him. He's like, bro, this was my foolproof plan, but you're too fucking stupid. You're too stupid for this plan. You're not even too smart. You're too dumb for it. God damn it. I love that. It was great. I loved all their interactions. Him
It's
pouring
like
the hot
exact
water in, that was
opposite
cool.
Yeah, the
Of
boiling water.
outsmarting people.
Yeah, right. It was sort of like it reminded me of the moment in One Piece where it was the one CP0 Stussy. She was like making up all this stuff like, yeah, Luffy's like he's super fucking smart. Yeah, he's like this master planner or whatever. Luffy's just like, yeah, sure, absolutely.
I like meat.
Yeah, right. Like Luffy's just like flying by the seat of his pants half the time, and it's just like, yo, he's so fucking smart. Oh my god, he planned so much stuff in Whole Cake Island. Right, absolutely, yes, correct. So yeah, I really enjoyed. I think that like like all the stuff we got before was yeah. Words are hard. I've been stumbling over my words a lot recently. I think everything we got before was pretty sweet, but I think this was the fight where I was like, all right, yeah, I'm really into this now. I like this. Good amount of comedy and action for me. I love that shit. And then we're at the end of that. Let me pick up my volume 6, and then, oh, this is the continuation of it. Oh my god. Okay. So let me tell you something. This is a me exclusive here. But when I turned the page and I saw this Frankenstein looking motherfucker, I got like a mad flashback to when I played Dokkan, and I was like, ugh! Like, I just got sent to the fucking past, bro. Because every single time I'm like, oh, I can't wait to pull Goku and Vegeta in this new banner. And I'd always get this motherfucker. And he'd never leave me alone. God damn it. So as soon as I saw him, I was like, holy fuck, I forgot you were a real character, my guy. Jesus
Goku
Christ.
cells.
And he's the best character.
He
Goku
is
cells be
nice.
seething over Ader Chads.
God damn it, man. It's just
The
So-
Goat Ader.
I was a little pissed off when I saw him. But no,
Yeah.
he ended up being super sweet. Like him.
Mechanical Man.
Yeah,
Great.
Mechanical Man. He was really sweet. Him just being like a very nice dude. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. He's
Yeah,
just a
Goku
chill
shorted
guy.
his name. He's like, why'd you do that? Because it's easier to say. Damn, you right. That's fantastic.
Damn,
I'm so
that's true,
happy.
dude.
It
I
does
will-
very much feel like that one episode of SpongeBob when Plankton builds the robot of SpongeBob, and it's just like, now make me a Krabby Patty. Nah, I don't feel like it.
Right.
I've never heard of this episode.
Oh, damn, bro.
Man
That
just
was a lit
has
one.
Not had a childhood. That's unfortunate. I'm
That
sorry,
was the
man.
lit John.
Yeah,
That
so you
was
just
when
go look
I-
at like the lost episodes of SpongeBob or something. You'll find it.
Who is
Probably.
texting me right now?
I ain't got time for that though.
Oh, sorry, that's me, bro.
No, it's not. Don't lie to the people.
I mean,
But yeah, shouts
Just
out.
text him in real time. Make it
No. I thought when Goku smashed the remote for a big Frankenstein boy, I thought he stepped on the button as he was doing it. I was like, oh, Goku just murdered this dude. But no, he broke it. I was like, oh. Yeah, I was like, oh, that guy got fucked up.
He murdered some things in this arc, but he wasn't one of them.
Yeah. I'm just flipping through these and I'm looking through the chapter titles. Shout out to chapter 64, The Horrible Jiggler. I forgot that was a chapter title. Shouts the fuck out.
The Jiggler might not be familiar to most people because I'm pretty sure a lot of people use like the Japanese name for it, which I can't remember it right now.
I was about to say that John probably sounds
that's like
just
what's
as ugly.
most commonly nowadays. But yeah, the Jiggler is like it's a very rare sight to see it referred to like that. But yeah, fucking great character, I guess.
The Jiggler just has the Gomu Gomu no Mi, bro. Goku went to punch him, he just bounced off of him. You gotta get that hockey game up, bruv. Well, although I guess he doesn't really have to because he just fucking destroyed this dude.
If the Jiggler was in the tournament of power, he just would have won.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, it would have just been
Jiggler
easy.
would have beat the fuck out of Jiren.
That's right.
Yeah, shouts out. Fucking Goku just destroyed this dude, though. Like, it was cool because I totally forgot they were even in like a cold. Like, I thought it was just gonna be like a little gag and Goku's there and that's kind of it. But seeing him use the environment in this fight was really sick. I like stuff like that. It was really cool.
Yeah, no, he lasted for like a whole 2 chapters. It was really impressive.
Yeah,
And like you said, being able to actually use the environment, it was actually a pretty clever part on him.
yeah.
His name is Booyan in the Japanese.
Booyan. That's actually funny.
Booyan?
Yeah,
That's actually pretty
Nice.
funny.
he's like kind of a predecessor to Boo. To be
Honestly,
But
yeah.
now I gotta love him.
Yeah, that's the dude right there. And then I guess at the top of the tower was the big commander guy. I forget his name. What's his name?
That's something Silver. No, not Silver is the other guy. It's White or Silver.
Commander White.
Commander
Commander
White.
White.
Hey,
Yeah, Silver-
yo. I like Commander White just because he's like, all right, so fighting doesn't work. How about the fucking revolver I have here?
I may be out of people, but I'm not out of options.
I'm not out of options. I got this fucking Glocky on me, and I'm about to put it to work. I like that. It's very simple.
My man's head burst.
Yeah, right? He was just like, don't worry. I'm gonna free him. Psych! I lied! I lied like a liar, and now I'm going to kill this poor innocent man.
Like a liar.
Yeah, like a liar, I am going to kill this poor innocent man. I was actually pretty surprised that the hyper gun actually worked. That really was a hyper gun. Like, when that hit Goku, I thought he was just kind of acting.
Yeah, it
Like,
weakened
no.
Goku, yeah.
Yeah, that John hurt.
Knocked the wind out of him.
Yeah, right? Like, because every other gun is just like, yeah, whatever. Like, Goku's laughed that shit off, basically. I mean, like, just beforehand, he shot him with another gun, and Goku turned around like, can you fucking stop? Like, can you not do that, man? Jesus Christ.
Did those bullets actually hit you? Yeah, they're annoying. Stop.
It's just like, I just thought you'd have a different reaction. I'm sorry. I thought you'd be on the floor, like, I don't know, bleeding,
Actually,
dying.
I expected no reaction. I expected just nothing.
I
You should be.
expected you to just be dead on the floor.
Yeah.
Like a corpse, dead. But here you are. But yeah, no, the hyper gun put in some work, but luckily Dokkan Man stepped in and put an end to that real quick. And then he became someone's child, so that was cool. Became the mayor's kid, so shouts out to him. That was very sweet. Simple but very sweet. And then after that, my boy gets the cloud back, which was nice. Cause I felt like this was, I'm not gonna lie, like I felt very relatable to Goku here. Cause like after I watched the cloud blow up, I would have just been like, all right, well, that's done. Like that's
Honestly, yeah.
over and done. Yeah, I would have never thought, like, because the guy saying it, he's like, well, have you ever thought about calling it back? I was like, that's so simple. I never would have thought of it. I would have just been like, yeah, no, hey, it is what it is. It's
Well, I
gone
mean,
now.
it did get blown up with like a rocket launcher, so
That's
I mean,
what
I
I'm
think most people
saying.
would think that.
Yeah, I would
Yeah.
have just been like, well,
That's what I'm
it
saying.
was like, yeah, flying Nimbus. That was a real nigga right there. Helped me get from point A to point B real quick. But shit, I don't know. I guess I'll just walk, and then I would have got pissed off. All I had to do was just call it and be like, oh, all right, fine, sure. But that was nice. And then flies back into the city, which I thought was nice and funny. I like this bit here. Again, the gag of Goku just beating people up is wonderful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Goku's first time in the city was just like a delightful, fun,
Oh, yeah.
just fun.
Yeah.
laugh.
Absolutely. Yeah, it was just a fun little thing.
First
like
he-
him
Yeah.
getting in a, like, hey, take me to Bulma's house. Okay, well, where's Bulma's house? I don't know. Shit, you
Bro,
tell
you
me.
got any money?
Then he beats up. Let's see. Yeah. Then he beats up Bruce Lee. Then he gets mugged.
Yeah.
And then he finds a nice police officer.
Yeah, right. Like, I like the police officer too, because like I thought he'd just be like, all right, yeah, here's Bulma, the daughter of like this huge corporation. Yeah, I'll just show you to her house. That's cool. Like, no, he brought him there and he was like, okay, I have to make sure you aren't like a fucking weirdo and like she actually knows you. Like, that was very responsible. Like, I like that.
I also I just love like the progression of it all because like he comes in, he gets a taxi and like I want to go to Bulma's house. The guy's like, "Do you even have any money?" And he's like, "No." So he kicks him out of the taxi. He then goes beats up a guy that's like offering challenges for money, and he gets all the money. And then he gets mugged, almost mugged, and then he goes and talks to a random girl, and the random girl's like, "Yeah, you should probably talk to a police officer. She'll probably know where Bulma is." And then he gives the girl all the money because she helped him.
Yeah. Like, she's probably okay, thanks. Thanks, I
Money
guess.
can be exchanged for goods and services.
Yeah, right. It's like, hey, thanks, I appreciate it. It's just like, yeah, sure, why not? Yeah, just I'll take all this money. Why not? Cool. Be nice to strangers around you. They'll just give you like, what was it, like $10,000? Probably wasn't that much. It was a lot. But yeah, shouts out, goes over to Bulma. A nice, responsible police officer is like, all right, listen, man, I gotta make sure you're valid. This police officer was, I don't know, he was a little weird at times though. He was sniffing Bulma. I was like, hey, yo, bro. I mean, like, I get it's
He
the
is a
gag.
character in Dragon Ball.
I get it's the gag because Goku was like, oh, I can smell her. So he's like trying to see like what she smells like. I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
hey, yo. Like, just seeing her talk to him and then like right like behind her back, just like, what she smell like? Hey, nah, bruh. You gotta chill out a little bit. But listen, Bulma's dad may be a genius. That man is also a bag fumbler. That man has a wife as hot as his, and he's like, oh, Bulma, make sure you find me a cute girl out there. Nigga, go to the living room. There's one right there. There is a baddie right by the
have a
fucking TV.
wife.
Yeah. Not only do you have a wife, she's bad as shit. He's like, oh, well, make sure you find me a beautiful girl out there. Nigga, did you go by the pool? Did you see how she looked? Like, goddamn. You better get on top of it before someone else does, because she was about ready to get some dick from somebody else. Ain't no way, bro. That's crazy. Could never be me. But, I forgot. I was looking through it again. Fucking just Bulma shrinking and then spawning under her mom's foot. That was funny. And then after that, they go on their little adventure. Do they go to the... They don't go to the cave right after that, right? Because they have to meet up with Krillin.
No.
Where do they go?
They try
again?
to
I
go.
forget.
They
No,
go to the island that's closest
yeah.
to the cave, And then they're like, well, we can't get in there, so we gotta go get like a submarine or something. And then they go to Kame House.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Because I was about to say, I don't think they go straight there because they got to pick up Krillin at some point. But we do meet General Blue. General Blue's there. We get introduced to him, and he's a big reoccurring dude. Excuse me. Sorry. I like General Blue. He was cool. He was
really
yeah, he was a cool little dude. Well, I shouldn't call him little. This dude is fucking brolic. He's huge.
like out of all the Red Ribbon Army guys, he's probably the most intimidating. Like
I think so, because he's
just like
the most
strongest.
competent out of everyone.
Yeah.
He's strong and he's very smart.
Oh, for sure.
Well, there is like I think the most competent would probably be Officer Black. Like he's the one who actually got his shit down. But when it comes to strength, I definitely think that General Blue is down there because he's the one who actually has powers and shit.
Yeah, I forgot about that. He has the
And
paralysis.
the man's persistent. Gotta give him that.
Yeah,
Oh my
right.
God.
I was a little sad. I mean, I'm skipping ahead a little bit when he got back to base and the commander was like, "Wow, I'm surprised you came back here. You didn't do anything." I was like, "Motherfucker, this dude was in the trenches." Like, god damn. He had to steal planes, fucking planes, trains, automobiles, all that good shit just to get back to base. I mean, he's got the dragon radar at that point too. Like, damn. General Blue was out there in the field working his ass off only to die by getting licked. No way, bro. Damn. Rest in peace to a real one, for real. But no, I really like General Blue just because of all of the, like, I guess I'd say he's like the most competent in terms of the people that Goku had fought up to that point, just because like he was so smart and calculating, and like even him holding like people at gunpoint, like, all right, well, I don't really have a need for you anymore, so goodbye, Jojo, you know, just fucking take him out. I respect that, you know? Very smart, very smart. It ultimately didn't end up working out, obviously, but it was nice. I also like the panel that has nothing to do with General Blue, but with Bulma waving down the Red Ribbon Army, and they're like, open fire. They just immediately start spraying at her. I thought that shit was hilarious. But I guess moving on from their little escapades there, we get reintroduced to the gang, Roshi and Launch, whatever the fuck. It was cool to see them again. I don't know. I wasn't expecting, again, because my days with Dokkan, I wasn't expecting Launch to actually like be like a side character in the story.
Yeah, same actually.
I just thought she'd be like a one-off. Yeah, I like her so far.
Because she's
coming around.
She's prevalent until she's forgotten.
Coming around for like the next couple of arcs,
Like
she is going to be more present in the next arc.
Really?
But just like
Okay.
a little bit more.
Okay.
But yeah, it is very infamous. The day Launch just disappeared from Dragon Ball, and everybody's like asking Toriyama, like, what happened? And Toriyama's just like, oh shit, I forgot about her.
Wait, what? Damn, that's crazy.
Like she literally drops off the face of the earth.
She's
First,
just
like,
gone for like most of all of Dragon Ball from like that point
never
on.
again
And then-
appears in the manga.
And the only reason that Toriyama ever gave is, I forgot.
Damn. That's
So, I mean,
actually
if you ever-
crazy.
Yeah, so like if you ever come across a character that's just plain forgettable, we call that the launch effect.
Damn. She will live on in hentai forever. I respect it. So
Hey man,
Well, at least the rest of us
she
remember
drives
her.
a truck now. She's a trucker now.
oh, she is? That's sweet.
Yeah, she gets a little cameo in I think it's in the anime, where whenever Goku's summoning the spirit bomb, she like gets out of her truck.
Oh, shouts out to her. Driving trucks across wherever the fuck. That's cool. I like that. Good for her. But yeah, it's cool to see everybody back in the action. Roshi that man is a fucking fiend. The nigga is horny. Jesus Christ.
We know, man. We've been known.
Oh my god. Like I knew Roshi was horny, you know, like there's so many horny old sensei things that like come from him specifically. But man, this nigga like shrinking to go check out Bulma taking a piss. Hey, yo.
Silly stuff where it's like, that's a little uncomfortable.
Yeah, that's why I
mean-
was like, damn, nigga, like, I'm a degenerate too, but this feels like a bit much.
You could have,
they-
like,
I mean, they
a
call him the
little
master for a
self-respect,
reason.
man.
Yeah, right? Like, damn, bro. Come on, bro. Like,
Call him the master for a reason.
bro.
He was
no,
the first.
No way. He needs to chill the fuck out, is what he needs to do. God damn. At least that didn't work out. Thank goodness. Was this?
Although he immediately asked Launch if when she was gonna go to the bathroom.
God, yeah. I will say, just to skip ahead a little bit, I like the one gag where Launch, because I'm looking at the panel where like they're waving them away, like, oh, goodbye, good luck on your adventure to find the Dragon Balls or whatever. But later, Launch takes the plane and they're like, should we be worried about that? And Roshi's like, don't worry, she'll be back. And like, I totally forgot about it, because like, that happens, and then you have this whole tense scene with General Blue, and then he's like, all right, well, I don't need you guys anymore, so here's this bomb that'll go off in 5 minutes. Have fun dying. And then he just leaves. I was like, oh, fuck, how are we going to get out of this? But Launch comes back. It was great. I love that. It was very simple. I was like, gave me one of those like, aha moments type shit when I was reading. I liked it. But yeah, they go on their little adventure and we get to see them go through some traps, which was very nice. Especially since General Blue just found his way around them and Goku and everyone else just did it the hard way.
By being actually smart, he was actually able to find out, like, okay, so this trap is unavoidable. And so there's got to be some secret path to get by it right here on the wall. And then he actually finds it. Meanwhile, Goku and Krillin are just like, we're just going to jump over it because we're awesome and cool.
Goku, the long jump champion. That motherfucker just cleared the whole thing. Krillin almost did too.
Krillin jumped too high.
Yeah, Krillin, damn, that shit looked like it hurt it too when he bonked off of it.
Because he's a centimeter shorter than Goku. That's the only reason.
Nah, that just means he's stronger than Goku.
Yeah.
I'm pushing the narrative right now. But I really like the moment too where General Blue is just like, all right, guys, go out and find him. And he's thinking to himself like, what should I do? How shall I capture them? And he just hears all of his men get folded around the corner. He's like, what the fuck was that? Turns the corner. Everyone is laid out because of the trap. I think one of his men even says like, hey, we kind of got messed up. He's like, Nick, shut up. Duh. Obviously you did. The fuck? I like that. That was good. And then, of course, he figures out the way around it. But yeah, this is a lot of fun. I thought, honestly, because there's the little bit of Goku just running, I thought he was about to fucking Sonic the Hedgehog his ass across of it and just run. Because like if this was video game logic, that's how I'd handle it. I'd literally just run across it past all the stuff. All of them like set off behind me. That's just how I'd handle it, you know. But I'm built different. And by built different, I mean built inferior, because I was not jumping that shit like Goku. No way. No fucking way.
No, I don't think anyone but Goku could have cleared that. Like,
fuck no. No way. No one was clearing that like Goku. Oh my god. And I forgot this robot was in here too. Take me back to Dokkan.
Yeah,
all I wanted to do was pull a good like unit, and then this weird robo thing, this weird robo alien looking motherfucker with a sword would just pop up. Damn it.
It is
now you know where you go
for give me SSR Gogeta for? What is this? This is from the original Dragon Ball. I don't even know what this is. What is
Yeah, I'm like,
this?
who is this? Is this a Dokkan exclusive character? Who the fuck? I don't know who
It
this
really-
is.
It is funny to me how like common it is for video games to use this little robot pirate dude as like an enemy. Like even if it is like Dragon Ball Z, they'll still have like Kakarot has these guys
Oh, really?
just
Damn.
flying around. Yeah, you can fight these fucking robots in Dragon Ball Z Kakarot for some reason, and it's just it's weird because like most, as we all know, most Dragon Ball fans don't read Dragon Ball. So they're probably confused as hell. Like, I wonder what these guys are from.
Like, wow, this is a really good enemy that was made for this game.
Exactly.
That's what I would
What
have
an
thought.
interesting design.
Yeah, like, man, they should bring these over to the main series.
Oh, I also want to bring up. I do love the moment where the Red Ribbon Army believes that Roshi is the guy who made the Dragon Radar, because they just assume that because he's an old man, he's of course the doctor who made it. So they go over to
And
his
then he-
island to like make him do stuff for him, like just make them a Dragon Radar or something.
And then he proceeds to
he
fold
just
them
beats
like
the crap
laundry.
out of them.
Yeah. Yeah. He hits him
He
with
hits
his
him.
fighters combos.
Yeah, he hits him with the 5L. That right there is the jumping H. That's the 2-2-LH or.
I
There's
think
the
that
jumping
kind of
snap.
reveals something interesting about Dragon Balls. It's like the plot is really structured like a joke, and I don't mean that in like the negative way, but like that is like a genuine way the plot progresses. But it's structured in the classic way a joke is, where you have the setup and the punchline.
Yeah.
And I think that's interesting because it's very much like strafing the line between like becoming a more serious shonen and being that same gag series.
Yeah.
And I feel like we're kind of like, I said this more with the previous discussion, but like we're kind of seeing that transition more and more with each arc as we go, where this is definitely more it transitions very smoothly into that.
Yeah, that's a
when we
very
get to
good
the
way
more
of
serious
putting it.
fight.
For sure, yeah. That's a very good way of putting it. I never even thought about that, but I agree. I mean, like, just going off of what I said earlier, I was like, yeah, this definitely feels like a more serious part, like a more serious side of Dragon Ball, even though there's obviously all the jokes and all of that good stuff involved. This definitely feels more serious. So yeah, I agree.
It's
Absolutely.
It's like the main characters are goofy and funny all the time, and then the villains are the serious ones. So like the way they clash is
Yeah.
like, really what makes a lot of these things
I mean,
possible, you know?
Yeah, that's fine. At the beginning of the arc with him in the snow region, they're like,
Mhm.
yeah, just kill the kid. Just kill him. Kill the kid.
Yeah, like they are like very ruthless, but at the same time, this is a series where Goku's the main character, so it's not going to get that heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like, there even that the seriousness has a punchline to it with Commander Red's wish.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
This
Yeah.
motherfucker thought he was Frieza. Yeah, but Commander Black had to take him out. See, if that was Frieza, he would have already been black. He would have turned around and said, "Nigga, I am you." And Commander Black would have been like, "Shit, you right." And then they would have ruled over the area together.
Up 10 anime characters who became what they hate.
Frieza would have turned around. Ho, 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 ho. It be your own niggas. And Commander Black would have been like, "Shit, I'm sorry."
Apologies,
lit.
brother.
My fault, OG. And then they would have took over the area. It would have been lit. But yeah, I thought that was funny. I mean, like, I always thought that was, I mean, obviously it is still a gag in the Broly movie, but I thought that's all it was. It's just like, oh, just Frieza being petty. Because that was a big thing in that movie. It was like, oh, Frieza just wants to be taller. Bulma wants to be, like, slightly younger. So it's like, I thought that was all it was. But to see, like, the main villain of the arc just be like, nah, dude, I just want to be taller. And have Commander Black be like, nigga.
Dude.
What? Because like that's a very realistic response to it. Because like Frieza, in all honesty, like obviously it was a joke in the Broly movie, but like in character, who is gonna check Frieza like that and not get fucking murked immediately? Like Frieza commands so much respect, so it's like it's believable when someone is like messing around with him. They're like, "Oh, this is why you want to do it, right?" And he's like slightly embarrassed about it, but no one is just like, "What the fuck, Frieza? Like so many people died." Like Frieza be like, "Nigga, I don't care. You can be one of them," and just like death beam him right there.
Him too, yeah.
Yeah, like that would just be it.
Yeah, like
But
yeah,
to
no
see-
one's gonna check. Like checking Commander Red is significantly easier than trying to check Frieza. Like,
Absolutely, yeah. So like it was a very realistic response to see him just be like, "Are you serious? Like so many people died for you to just be a couple inches taller, bruh." Like I like that. That was good. But I guess that is a little bit ahead.
It definitely made him like one of my favorite characters.
Oh,
in the arc,
absolutely.
because
Yeah.
Wait, Commander Red or Commander Black?
Commander Black. He's
yeah.
awesome. I love him.
Oh,
yeah.
He's
okay.
easily the most competent like antagonist.
Oh,
in
yeah,
the
for sure.
series.
Like, I mean,
in,
like
the,
we said,
in the
like-
series thus far, actually, I would say.
For sure. Yeah.
Like
I
literally,
agree.
the first thing he does as a showcase is literally pop up Commander Red in the head.
Yeah.
And
It's
after
like,
that,
yeah.
it's like
You
right
are not
between the
fit to
eyes.
be leader. Yeah. All these people died and for nothing. All these
Yeah.
people died so you could get a few inches taller, bro. I can put a few inches in you right now. I mean,
well, a few millimeters.
bro, what the fuck? Commander
Why
Black
would
got
you
that,
say- why would you
that
say that? Why
thang
would you
on
do
him.
that?
Yeah,
Commander-
wow. What the hell?
Commander Black got
Seven.
that fucking thang on him, bro.
Yeah, 45 millimeter. What do you think I was talking about?
Alright.
You're gross, dude.
Bro, I
For shame.
anyway, General Blue, he doesn't like girls. That's a thing.
Bro, me neither.
Who needs them? No, I thought that was
But,
funny. Bulma being horny on Maine, and he's like, "Get away from me, you wench! You don't know me on a first name basis. Get away from me, you hooer! I don't want to see
Also,
you right now."
I mean, there's just this one panel of him, and his forehead is fucking huge. It's like,
Yeah,
I think it takes up most of his face.
he got that
Bro, he has
VV
that thing
treatment.
on him. He has the thing on him. What are you talking about?
He got that fucking Vivi treatment. That one panel from Vivi from One Piece, they gave her like a
Oh, yeah.
6-head. God
Oh,
damn,
yeah,
they
whole
did my
ass
girl
5
dirty.
Oh.
Yeah.
God damn, they did my girl dirty. She's too pretty for that. I ain't with it. But yeah. Luckily, I mean, hey, Commander Blue, he had like a big forehead for a second, but he got his fucking lick back because he punched Krillin a lot. He beat the shit out of him. He beat the shit out of Krillin, which like I was expecting him, like I was expecting them to be like some sort of danger. Like once Goku got split up, I was expecting there to be some sort of consequence, but I was not expecting him to just sort of wipe the floor with Krillin here. Was not expecting that.
Yeah, I honestly, I think one thing I do, and this is for me just a weakness of this arc and early Dragon Ball in general, and I don't know how this is gonna translate to later Dragon Balls. It definitely really does feel like the Goku show. It doesn't feel
Yeah.
like anyone else really gets a chance to shine, and I do think that's a shame because Krillin's like he's likable at this point. I'd say like he's a little
Krillin's
shit
cool.
early, like in his introduction, but I like him now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's just a shame to kind of see him be not even a jobber. Jobbers do things impressive beforehand.
Yeah. I mean, hey, bro, did you not see how high he jumped?
That's true. He jumped real high.
He jumped
He
very
also
high.
didn't have a nose, which oh my god.
Yeah, he has no nose. He jumped very high, and he get beat up. That's my boy right there.
Yeah.
Fun
That's my
fact.
Like I
fucking
said,
guy.
I don't know
Krillin.
how things are going to be in the future, but it bothered me a little bit. You know, it's like, man,
Yeah.
let my man do something.
Well,
The
Laughs
nose
nervously.
nose play got memed on.
In Dragon Ball Super, we learned that Krillin's clothes are almost always dirty and smell disgusting because he can't even smell them, so he doesn't know when to wash them.
Okay,
Oh
that's
no!
pretty funny.
Now hold on. This nigga has
Is
a
that
wife.
true? Because that's funny.
Well,
It
yeah,
is
whenever
funny, but it's like,
that's
come
something
on,
that
bro.
I think Android. Well, that's when Android 18 brought up. Like, yeah, his clothes used to be super dirty before I came around.
This nigga used to stink.
I don't
Hey,
remember
but shouts
this.
out. Shouts out, man. He pulled Android 18 in some funky ass clothes. That's a legend right there. That's a fucking legend right there. But speaking of legend,
Are we getting to the village?
Are you getting to like a point?
no, I was just gonna
Okay.
I was just looking at this panel of Goku hitting General Blue in the back of the head and his eyes bugging out. I was gonna be like, yeah, shouts out to this legend right here. This young god. It's great. But I guess we can get on out of the cave here because that's how they got out. Oh wait, before we do, I really like the one moment with Goku just lying, where he was like, rock, paper, scissors, rock, and then he like pokes him in the eyes.
Yeah.
I thought that was funny. It was very crafty by Goku. Again, I feel like that's a very rare thing for my boy, my sweet, honest boy. So it was nice. Goku stuffing the rat in his mouth. You dirty bitch.
Oh yeah, well because like
Life. What was he
General
gonna
Blue
do?
was-
Just
Yeah,
leave
man,
him there?
Bro,
General
shove
Blue
it
was
up your
gonna
ass.
kill Goku, but the rat came along, and General Blue's afraid of rats, so the rat saved Goku. So Goku wants to save the rat. You know?
Now
He's a
listen,
What I
good
just
buddy.
said.
Now listen, that's fair. But you could be normal and shove it up your ass like the rest of us. You don't have to put it in your mouth.
You know, we could also. do
I'm
anything
sorry,
with
like
it.
the rest of us. Do you have something to say for the chat, Sailor?
I think
I
he's
mean,
already
like
said
this
it.
is normal, right?
I think
mean,
that
like,
really spoke for itself.
I mean,
Have
Sailor
you
can say
not?
whatever.
have
Sailor-
y'all not
Sailor-
done that?
No, I
Sailor-
have not.
Sailor can say whatever it wants. It's his chat.
All right, like have y'all make it
Yeah,
seem like
man.
y'all haven't done this before.
Okay, now I'm good not defending you anymore. Like,
What? Why am I
man's trying to
still
bring me
getting
down
hate?
with you. Like,
I'm not
good,
trying
man.
to bring anybody down.
We're not trying
I
to bring
was
any-
just-
We're not
I
trying to
was
bring anyone down
saying.
or hate on anyone. We're just saying. I'm just pointing out something. That was like what you consider to be normal is not really the case for everyone else, and I
Well-
think that's something that should be worth pointing out.
Right. But I think people are just embarrassed to like say that it's the norm. You know?
All right, let's do another bit now.
What do you
Okay.
mean?
Let's talk
You
about
think
anything
this is
else.
a
Come
bit?
on.
This is real life.
Okay.
This is my
Getting out of
fucking
the cave.
life.
Mm.
All right, so let's skip ahead a little bit. We dive back in. We sort of brought this up earlier about them going back to the island, dropping everything out. General Blue, though, Commander Blue, whatever, hopping out like a fucking superhero, just jumping out, landing on his feet. That was a fucking fall. My boy got some sturdy thigh muscles. Cause damn, my knees turned to dust looking at these panels. Throws the string on him, and then he's like, all right, well, I got what I needed. Sayonara, bitch. And then Launch comes back. That was really good. I like this scene a lot. It was very simple. Like, it set everything up well. Payoff was cool. And then, surprisingly, we have this crossover.
Yeah.
I was not
Oh, yeah.
expecting this big of a crossover. I was
I mean,
not
in a-
expecting this at all.
But in a way, it does make sense because, like, I mean, they're both his creations.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
I,
But, like-
And
It
it's
just
like
doesn't
a very
happen
easy
in,
one you can
like,
make as
manga
well. It's just like,
often.
they're on an island and they're just flying over it and they land on it. Easy
It's
peasy.
very- It's very common for mangaka to reference like old creations that they make, but like not to do straight up crossovers like this. Like you're not gonna see
Yeah.
fucking Barrage show up in My Hero Academia. That's a little.
I mean, I
Yeah,
love
right.
that because he was Toriyama was just like, you know what, I like my stuff, so I'm gonna make it more my stuff by having it with my
Yeah,
stuff.
like it was very sweet, but it's like Ty brought up. It's like I never would have expected this. Like the
No,
most I would have
no.
thought was just like a little cameo with Goku. Be like the most I can think of, like off the top of my head, right? Like an example would be like General Blue was running away and Goku's running after him, and then he looks to someone like, which way did he go? And then you see her like, oh, he went that way, and then he runs after him. Like that's about it. But like this whole thing, it felt weird, but in a good way. I like it.
Yeah.
It was very nice.
For those that don't know,
I
we're
didn't get
talking
most of the
about.
references because I've never actually read this series,
The-
but
They go to the Penguin Village, and the Penguin Village is a place from Toriyama's other manga, Doctor Slump.
Yeah.
I don't know much about it, but just about like a doctor with his little robot girl named Arale, who you might know if you watch Dragon Ball Super.
Damn, she
Which
appears there too.
most-
She's in
Wow.
Super?
Yeah, she got.
Wow, I
a little-
didn't
she
even
got an
watch
episode.
Dragon Ball Super, but she was fucking everywhere on social media for anime when
Mhm.
she was like there. Like I could not
Oh, yeah.
escape this character I'd never heard of before.
Damn. Yeah, I wasn't there for that arc, I guess. She has a sweet
Well, it
drop
wasn't-
kick though. I
It was just
respect
a little
it.
episode. It was an episode where that she comes back just to dick around, and she basically solidifies herself as one of the most powerful characters because she has the power of being from a gag manga.
Oh,
So, like-
God.
yeah, no,
Just
I
kinda
remember
like-
that episode.
Yeah, she
Oh,
just
that
kind
shit
of
was
like
wild.
knocks on the ground a little bit, and then like it cuts the entire world splitting in half.
Oh my God.
It's just gags, man. He's just goofy.
Yeah, I'm just funny. I'm just trolling.
Just a silly little
slightly.
fella.
Yeah,
I'm just a
right?
silly little fella. You're really gonna have beef with a silly little fella like me?
I mean, shit, I guess not. But yeah, I was not expecting it. Like, I don't even know what I could even equate this sort of thing to. That'd be like if fucking Naruto just showed up in Samurai 8. Like, hey, how's it going? What the fuck?
Mhm.
Get out of here. Actually, no, stay here. You can make this series better. But like, it would be so weird. It's so weird to see something like this, but I really like it. To see all of these different characters sort of interacting. I don't know too much about Dr. Slump either, but seeing all these characters and their gags like Superman and damn man.
Superman.
Superman.
God,
He
I
did
love-
not have to bitch Superman like that, man. He didn't have to crush the telephone pole. Like, damn.
God, that was so funny. I love that.
My man's
love
was
that
just
one
sitting
guy.
there chilling, and he's just like, all right, bro, come here. Just smushes it. Dang, bro. That's how I transform. What the fuck? And like even like the end
Hey,
where
it looked like he
it's
got
like,
over
I
it."
let him get away. Yeah. I let you get away. C'est bleu. But yeah, this is like a really nice like couple of chapters to just sit back and chill. It's like a nice sort of interlude in the midst of everything else, because from there, I mean, we head over to I think like the best part in this saga.
And
'Cause
this
we-
is where I come in again.
Yeah,
yeah,
my
my favorite
man,
Yeah.
my fucking man.
Yeah.
Let's let these Tao Pai Pai Simps speak their talk.
Go ahead.
Bro,
Go
I mean,
ahead.
he's
This
just
is
so
a very excellent part of
cool.
the series. Like, okay, yeah, aside from Tao Pai Pai himself, who literally travels around by tree, it's just like probably like the first time, and where Goku, who actually he has to face a serious challenge. I feel, but like, okay, he had some trouble with Blue, but Tao Pai Pai is a different thing because like when he first had during his first fight with him, he mopped the floor with him. Like,
Goku would have
Hey, he-
died if the Dragon Ball was
oh,
there.
absolutely, like.
yeah.
Hey, this would have been the end of the series if it weren't for that a Dragon Ball on his shirt. Or like that was just complete luck he survived. And that's what makes it so crazy, because like, or well, like, yeah, okay. I mean, it was just nuts. And that's what makes it so interesting. And although I will say, and then there's like climbing up corn sour to get stronger. Or that was also pretty cool too. Although the way they demonstrated it in the anime was a little better, I feel, because like they actually expanded on the 3 days he was up there. or
Oh, that's
like
cool.
showed
Mhm.
with the actual training process. And I thought that was nice. I kind of wish they showed that here, but that's just how it goes sometimes.
Yeah.
Just everything about him is just very rule of cool, but in like an evil way. It's like, yeah, when he has to fight Blue, it's like, yeah, I'm just gonna use my tongue to take you down.
Hey, yo!
That's what
And then
I do every Friday.
He fucking stabs him in the head with it. Like,
Yeah, right.
like that's fucked up and cool.
Yeah, it's just like, damn, bro. Like,
And
and like,
immediately
what a
after-
message to send, right? Because like Goku's been struggling with this guy, like not like fight wise, but like just dealing with him, and like he's like, all right, well, bye. Like literally just his tongue.
Yeah.
That's insane. But I'm sorry, what were you saying?
Well, it's like, and then he does the thing where he just throws the pillar and just flies off on it. He
That's one
goes
of the
over
coolest
and
things.
just kills the guy. I forget. It's the
Bora, I
what's
believe
his
his name.
yeah.
Bora. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
Bora.
Just kills
Bora
him.
and Upa.
Just fucking murders him.
Yeah.
Also, Zenith, by the way, if you like that little pole thing, I hope you know, in Dragon Ball Xenoverse, there are these little speeders that you can get in the hub world to just get around, and one of the
Oh
things
my
you can get is a pole.
Yeah.
Is one of the
Yeah,
pole
the
that he's
pay,
raising.
the pay to win speeders.
Pay to win.
I
What
was
do you
about to
mean?
say,
There's no
I
fucking-
think, yeah, there's no races.
It's just
Nah.
it's just a cosmetic, pretty much.
No, I was just poor.
Understandable. Have a nice day. But yeah, I totally forgot those were in that game. That was sick. But yeah,
He's just so literally like right afterwards. He doesn't even like go back to the Red Ribbon Army. He's just like,
he
yeah,
goes
I
to
need
a
to get some new
tailor.
clothes.
Yeah. And he's like
And
giving
then
him the
threatens
outfit.
the
He's
tailor.
like, yeah, make sure you make it exactly like this, or I'm going to fucking murder you.
And then, of course, he just does it anyway, but...
Yeah, right. I was like, oh, come on, man. He worked 3 hard days and hard nights on that shit. He made sure to put the kill you text on the back just like you wanted it to.
And he's
And you
such
tell
a
him,
dick
Markham.
about it too. He like, I'm looking at it right now. He goes up there. He's like, "How long will it take?" It's like, "Oh, if I have a week, I might." You have 3 days. I can suffer this embarrassing outfit no longer than that. He says that while putting on the same outfit as the tailor.
I didn't even realize.
Oh my god, you're right.
Oh
He's
my
such an
god.
asshole.
He's like, damn, I get no bitches in this fit. This is so disgusting. Ugh. This smells like poor people clothing. Anyway. Oh, sorry. You're
Well,
wearing
fortunately,
it.
fortunately, at least he gets his in the next chapter and Goku then proceeds to dog walk him. I mean, that was satisfaction. Like, that right there.
Yeah.
There's satisfaction.
It was really nice, and I like the stuff with Karin too, because it was just very simple. Where it's just like, hey, the water isn't gonna make you better. It's the training, like all the stuff you went through that actually,
Right.
like how you got there. That was really nice, especially
Yeah,
after
and
the
you know-
moment where he was like thinking about taking it or trying to take it in his sleeve. He was like, nah, I have to take it, like legit. That was very nice. I like that a lot.
Right. Oh, and there was actually another interesting part in the anime. Is like during this whole exchange, and where Goku's kicking in Tao's ass, as he learns that oh shit, this kid got stronger by climbing the tower and drinking the sacred water. Or I'm going to do the same, and that's exactly what he does. So they take a break from the fight, and Tao's climbing the tower to get the sacred water and get a power boost for himself too. And of course Korn's up there, and he decides to hand him the water anyway because it's just tap water, and then just also gives him a ride down using like this special cloud, so they won't get any stronger. Because he did get like a little bit of a boost from climbing up the tower, but of course he didn't want him to get any more stronger than that. So he just gave him the lift down and just gave him the regular water. And so now Tao's just going down like, oh yeah, now I'm gonna be now I'm just gonna fucking dog walk up this kid, and then of course nothing changes at all.
Yeah,
Also,
that
the
was
guy just
nice.
spent, like- So the guy just spent like maybe like a day climbing up the tower and getting this water for nothing. Like he's still getting the crap beat out of him.
You spent a whole day climbing that tower just for me to beat your ass all the same. Damn.
Exactly.
Like, damn, that's tough.
It's a fucking hilarious moment.
I will say, speaking of hilarious, I thought when Tao popped open the capsule, I mean, I guess just based off the last guy, I thought he was just gonna pull out a gun. I thought he had a fucking hyper gun in there. He's just like, you know what? All right. Just pulls out a fucking revolver. I've had enough of this martial arts bullshit. You're gonna die. But no, he pulls out a sword, and that was even more sick though, because I love me some hype sword action in manga.
And then it's so cool, like Goku just breaks the sword, then throws away his staff, and just like, I'm gonna beat you barehanded.
Yeah,
now.
right? He's like, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. It was so sick, man. And then they just continue to fight. Oh, this is so good. And then he beats up Goku, and Goku just gets up. I've seen your moves now, bitch. And now I'm gonna beat you. It was great. Oh my gosh. I love the action in this series, man. Dragon Ball is so fucking good when it comes to fight scenes, and they're so easy to read. Like, there's never a moment where I'm just like, what's going on here? Like, it's always very clear, to the point, easy to read. The paneling, the structure, all of it's just really fucking good. It makes me appreciate it, because there are some shonen out there that are like, not all the time, but sometimes it's like, what's going on here? I don't know. It's nice to just be like, yes, he kicked him in the sky. Nice. Like, I like that. It's very simple, very sweet. And I guess Tao just fucking dies at the end of it. That boy gets murked. I almost forgot he got blown up by the grenade. Yeah. That boy is just dead. Goku killed the nigga.
Also, big fan of Tao's face as he's getting blown up.
Oh, yeah.
Dragon Ball villains are very common to just having this goofy face as they're dying.
No. Oh my gosh. Shout out to this one woman in the Red Ribbon Army, though. God damn.
I don't know why I knew it. I knew you'd bring
I fucking knew it too. Oh god.
Listen, I'm not the same man I was 2 seconds ago.
I was just scrolling through these
I thought I was reading Dragon Ball. Apparently, we're reading you, man. Like, bro.
Hey,
bro, coming in with that simple low to overhead mix-up. Not no fucking.
Hey,
call his ass Dragon Ball Fighters number because he's got no mix.
When it comes to horny, I have no mix.
Yeah.
Yep.
Then he just rushes the Red Ribbon Army, and
which was
it's
so
cool.
fucking
cool
sweet, dude. I love this
so
shit.
serious about it.
You want to talk dog walking? This was the ultimate dog walk.
Yeah,
like, he was running his own dog walking service just then.
It's so funny too, because in one of the cover pages, chapter 94, like, it's just Goku smiling like, oh, look at our nice and sweet boy. And then he cuts to the chapter and he's beating the fuck out of people. He's running through, he's blowing shit up, he's chasing down fucking jets. It's sweet. It's so fucking cool, man. This felt so satisfying because, like, throughout the arc, like, you could even see it with Goku. He's like, oh my fucking god, Red Ribbon again, dude. Leave me alone. Like, God, I just want this one thing. Can you fuck off, please? And then it gets to the point where Bora gets murdered and everything. He's like, all right, y'all gotta go. I tried to be nice.
Yeah, like, enough's enough.
Y'all have got to fucking go. And see him just bum rush through. Oh, so good.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, seriously, these guys have been causing trouble for so many people. But, like, you got Jingle Village and everyone else. Well, it's like Bora was just like the straw that broke the camel's back. Like, he had it after that. That's where, or just what it felt really fucking good.
Absolutely, yeah. It felt so satisfying to just see Goku be like, all right, dude, fucking shit. Like, all right, we've had enough. I'm stopping you guys now. And speaking of stopping people, this is where Commander Black steps up. And he's like, all right, man, y'all are just not... Yeah, well, he even says, like, you're not competent to be commander. That was so fucking sweet. And especially the line where Goku walks in and he's like, are you the boss? And he just takes off his jacket and says, I am, since just a minute ago. That was so fucking sweet, man.
That was fucking clean.
That was so sweet.
Bro hit the most devious lick.
Yeah. Absolute
lick
most
the whole
devious.
fucking company.
Yeah, right? Like, I'm in charge now. Hit him with the fucking look at me. I am the captain now.
The Star Wars, the Roger, just
Yeah.
like, who's the captain? He is blast. I'm in charge
Yeah,
now.
I am the captain now. But I like it. Him saying, like, him talking to Goku, like, listen, man, we can take over the world, bruv. Like, we can bring that random nigga back, whatever. But, like, we could really take shit over. And Goku's like, yeah, alright, nigga. And just hits him. Yeah, okay. And then just beats him up. It was sweet. You like expect this big climactic brawl, but no, this is during a park where Goku is just like bum rushing the whole place. The most he got was like a robo hit, and then after that, it was kind of just Goku from there, which was very fitting. I like it. I like
You
it
and
a lot.
I could rule the world together. Aight, bro, square up.
Like, all right, yeah, come on now, bro, let's go. That sort of reminds me of the one moment where they were invading Roshi's island, and Roshi was fighting against them, and he caught all those bullets, and he's like, "Are you done shooting?" And the guy shooting was like, "What? What do you mean?" And then Roshi drops all the bullets out of his hands. He's like, "What the fuck?" He's like, What do you mean?" So that was great. I love that stuff, man. So seeing Goku just be like, "All right, dude, just fucking put your hands up. I'm fighting you." It's great. Him kicking the rocket back and just blowing boy up. Oh no, he didn't blow him up. He blew up the mountain. Oh fuck.
Yeah.
Wow.
sure.
Yeah. Yeah, that dude would have been cooked. I mean, he still was cooked, but damn, he would have been extra cooked. And I like that Goku beat everyone, like handled the whole thing before backup arrived. That was funny. Like, it's just like, yeah, sorry guys, that's just how it is. Everybody getting everything together. One of my favorite panels is Launch just holding like a machine gun, like smiling, like, yeah, we're gonna go fuck him up. I don't know why that was funny.
She's
But yeah,
fucking best.
yeah, he's just like, yeah, handled it all. It was cool. And got that out of the way. And that's pretty much the end of it, you know? Get everybody together and it's all good. It was nice. I like this saga a lot. I'm really excited, like, to see where else this story goes now. This is a lot of fun. Like, I think this was the arc that really got me hooked onto Dragon Ball. And if you're a Dragon Ball Z fan, you should read this arc because it's important. Believe it or not. Top 10 reasons why the Red Ribbon Army arc is important.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there was a fucking article on Twitter. I don't know what fucking site posted
I'm
it,
gonna
but
guess it was CBR. Just like
probably. Usually that's how it goes, but yeah, it's like 10
They're all the
reasons
same
why
anyways.
Dragon Ball fans should check out the Red Ribbon Army arc, and none of them were because it's part of the story.
Yeah. Because it's the
And
right thing to do.
I remember I quoted that just saying like how stupid it sounds, like how it sounds like you're talking about an OVA, not an actual arc in the story. And Sky, if you know from the podcast, our good buddy, just said like it was fucking funny. He's like, Dragon Ball fans are the only fans that need to be convinced to read 60% of their series.
Right. True. I was watching a Dragon Ball Jeopardy video, and one of the guys on there was like, "There's nobody on the planet knows less about Dragon Ball than Dragon Ball fans." Right. Absolutely true. But
Roshi never blew up the moon. What are you talking about?
what are you talking about?
Right,
Roshi
I like
blows
the
up
Dragon
the
Ball was
moon.
about pure martial arts in the very beginning. Just like, yeah, when Roshi blows up the moon, what? He never did that. Roshi blows up the moon. Huh?
Yeah, right. Links him a video titled "Roshi blows up the moon." Oh my god, shouts out. Hey man, I can't wait to be caught up with at least Dragon Ball. Then I can go on Twitter and be like, I'm so much smarter than all you niggas.
I
I'm
know
so
more.
much
Hey,
better
you
than all of you.
already are. From moment one, the second you popped open that first volume, you knew more than most of them did.
Yeah.
That's just life. Shit. But anyway, Is there anything any of you guys would like to say before we get up out of here? I've said everything I'd like to say here.
Yeah, no, I had my
yeah,
stuff.
actually,
I'm good.
I mean,
just like
I feel like
Oh yeah,
next arc should be pretty interesting. It's going to be a short but sweet one. And then, of course, we got the martial arts tournament, and then we get into my next favorite arc, which is going to be really exciting.
Okay.
So
Sage, were you saying something?
So we got some good stuff to look
Yes.
forward to.
Yeah,
What were you
Sage
saying,
just got
Sage?
talking there, my man.
Silver can
Okay.
finish if he wants.
No, it sounds like he's done. It's cool.
Okay. Yeah, no,
Yep, done.
I actually really like this arc overall, just for like what it does for Goku. Cause like, before this, he's just like a martial artist, a kid who's come out of nowhere. But then you put him up against the Red Ribbon Army, the fucking most evil organization in the world. And it's like over the course of the arc, you see him get like you see him like develop a sense of morals. He goes out of his way, besides just fighting the Dragon Balls, he helps people, he fucking defeats the villains. The like whole purpose of this arc is like to put him in this position of being a hero that the world can rely on. And I think that's really cool. Just fucking I just never thought about it before. When I first read it.
Oh hell yeah! It was really nice.
I think I really like Tao Pai Pai. I like his robe that says "Kill You" on the back. That's pretty badass. And it's interesting that he is the first like actual threat to Goku, because like
Yeah.
challenge-wise, he was challenged in the last arc against Roshi in the tournament. So like he wasn't the first challenge to Goku, but he was the first one actually trying to kill Goku and like succeeding.
And like came close.
Yeah,
Very
he was
close,
actually doing good.
Oh my god, Tao Pai Pai versus Raditz? Really? When?
You're never
Bro,
getting Raditz
live
back,
on
Croc.
Snake Way.
Shut up.
You're never getting Raditz back. He's never coming back.
Bro, he's gonna show up in
Alright.
Super, and he's gonna somehow be as strong as Goku and Vegeta.
No, I'm
He's
okay.
gonna
I
have
don't
a
want that either. I
he's
don't
gonna
want
have
that
a
either.
Raditz black form.
I don't want, no.
What's the problem?
I can't. I want to see Super Saiyan 3 Raditz.
I
Oh
also
my
wanna see-
god, his hair will be as long as Snake Way at that point.
Yeah, hell yeah. That's what we call that. We call that Snake Way Raditz. That's the
Let's
form.
go. But
Man,
anyway,
climbed out of hell.
we're just talking about bullshit right now. We'll get on out of here. This is a lot of fun. We should be doing these streams a lot more often. But yeah, we're getting
Next
up out of here
time
for
on
now.
Dragon
We
Ball.
shall. Yeah, that was a good way to end it, Croc. We're gonna leave it off on that note. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Well, I think that went well.